you. Wish that you were here to be my Papa G again. So you would know that I have a boyfriend that loves me more than you ever used to. But I guess you're too busy rusting like cement windows to notice that your baby girl is a woman. And how my memory will fade like your 4-finger sangria, 2 gin, 2 tonic, and 1 lemon juice. My father and I haven't spoken since I was 12. And I feel like I've been trying so hard to just get rid of his memory. I just don't want to think about it anymore.
Nate, when you're ready, you want to come up, tell us a little bit about yourself, and then you're going to do your poem?
Sure. Hi, guys. My name is Nate, yeah. I've been doing Poetry Slam since I was like 3 years old.
Nate's, oh my gosh, he's like the grandfather of Poetry Slam. He's been around the longest, and he's like the captain, president of the Poetry Slam team if we had one. It truly is his passion.
My first word was revolution, said in a really overly dramatic voice. No, it wasn't, no. I'm the type of person, like, I'm working on my craft actively. And a lot of people, they only come when it's slam time or only like when it's for a performance. Like, I like performing to a certain extent, but like, it's not even about that. Like, I figure like I'm diesel with the pen, you know, so I'm gonna see where that goes.
I never was the average kid. Check a test score, never was an average kid. While the other brothers was learning the savage tricks, I was working on my grade point averages. Whoa.
We are about as south as you possibly can be. Almost. 116th Street, the hundreds, if you will. We're past the trains. We're 30 blocks past the trains. This is the park across the street from my house. The school where I was determined not to go. Over there, I got jumped a few times. Over there are the basketball courts. When I was a little kid, I wanted to play basketball. I just got more into writing. The two things take up a lot of time when you do them at high levels. And once you get to high school, it's very hard to do them together.
I have a confession. I am LeBron James' biggest fan. And I am writing this for all those spectators watching, not by choice, but by hatred of those bastards in uniform. This for the kid on no-cut teams, on benches far back like pirates on planks, a step away from the murky deep. This for 5'4", 15-year-olds who idolize Shaq, white men who want to dunk like Vince Carter, and everyone who's ever sang along to that damn song. I want to be like Mike, but can't shoot.
He first wrote this poetry book, and it was for young authors, which he didn't want to do, but it was required for their school. I'm on my way to work. I see the balled up pages in the garbage can, so I took them out. And at the time, I was giving a lady a ride to work. I picked her up, I said, I found this in the garbage can. Daniel threw it away. I don't know what he's trying to hide. Here, read this. So I'm driving to work, and she's reading this poetry. We are cracking up. It was so funny and so good. I was like, wow, this is amazing.
I'm FDRing it. Let's cut a new deal. I'll be the first spoken word brother with a shoe deal.
And then when I saw him on stage, you know, it's like, wow, is that my child, the quiet one?
When I was younger, my mother and my father were drug addicts. But, like, you don't know what that is when you're a kid, you know? And then, like, you know, as you get older, you start to realize, oh. My grandma, she was very much like, I think, a decisive factor in helping my mother get back on track.
She'd say, if you don't get your act together, I'm taking the kids. You gotta go, you know. You can go on, but I'm gonna take these kids. And the thought of life without my children was not thinkable. When he was 1, I went into treatment.